If the only real financial conversation you have each year happens in April when you're staring at a huge tax bill and you are already too late, it's not just a little too late, but months past a window where really anything meaningful could have been done to try and change that picture. I realize that's a really direct thing to say, but I hear some version of that story more than I would like. And it goes like this: a smart, high earning family doing most things right gets to March or April and sitting across from a number that really surprised them. And the honest answer, when I ask what happened, is that nobody had a proactive conversation before year end. It was not that their previous advisor was incompetent. It was just that advisor managed the portfolio, kept the meetings, checked the standard boxes. But nobody called in July or August and said, given your income this year, your bonus timing, and what has happened in your portfolio, here's roughly what April is going to look like. And here is possibly what we should do right now to possibly adjust that in some way. I had a prospective family reach out, mid-40s, dual income, a couple million in assets, really doing well by any reasonable measure, and they came in April. Most people who have this conversation with me show up in late October, maybe already behind. I asked them, why now? One of them said, we got absolutely hammered in taxes last year, and our old advisor doesn't do any of that. That answer is worth sitting with, because what they were actually describing really was not incompetence. It was the gap between managing assets and actually functioning as a financial quarterback for the family. Those are two different jobs, and a lot of families don't realize they're only getting one of them. By December, your options narrow significantly. The decisions that actually move the needle. Maybe it's 401k contribution levels, bonus withholding strategy, loss harvesting in your portfolio, HSA maximization, open enrollment elections. All of these need to happen in the summer and early fall, because that really is when the window is open. After that, you're managing really what has already taken place, rather than looking ahead and saying, hey, what could we have done in mid-year to change the course? Do you have clarity on your bonus? Because if you have a sense of really what is coming, the withholding conversation needs to happen now, not after the money lands in your account. Have you received stock awards, equity grants, or possibly anyone thought through how the timing of these interact with your other income this year? Are there unrealized losses in your portfolio that are worth harvesting before December 31st? Because that window closes and it never gets captured without someone actively reaching out and looking for it. It gets left on the table consistently, not because people do not know it exists, but really because nobody picked up the phone in July to confirm they were on track. That's the financial checklist. The end of the year starts now, and by the time it feels urgent, that window is already closing.